So now let's take a look at a Scratch program to implement the outline that we came up in the last video for simulating the locker problem. So here's the outline, and let's keep that in mind. And what we're going to do is basically just go through top to bottom and replace our little descriptive items with actual Scratch coding. So I'm going to go to the new page. So we're going to need some variables. So I'll get out of here. I'm going to use BYOB. And our variables, remember we said at the very top, we're going to make a list. And I'm going to call the list lockers. And we have some variables. We had a variable S, which was for our student number. We had a variable I, which was for looking at the locker number. It's our locker number that we're checking out. And then we said, after we had our variables set up, what we wanted to do is we wanted to check and see if locker sub I was 0, then we would set it to 1. If it's 1, we would set it to 0. So one way of doing that is we go to Control and grab the if else. Okay, remember that's how we wrote it. And we said that if the locker sub I, so if the ith locker is 0, so to do that, we go to our operators and grab the equal sign. And back to variables to get the actual access to a list, which in Scratch we need to use this item of. So this is saying if item 1 of lockers equals something, but we don't want item 1 of lockers, right? We want item I of lockers equals 0. Then we're going to replace the value of whatever was in item I with 1. So if item I of lockers is 0, then replace item I of lockers with 1. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to just duplicate this line, move it here. Otherwise, replace item I of lockers with 0. All right. So that is the mechanism we use